Welcome back to Stizzy's house. Thank you guys so much for swinging by. Take your fucking shoes off and be nice. Don't shit in my bathroom. But yeah, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for checking in. We've got a brand new CK2 series. Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, this is a game about Crusader Kings 2. Go Google Crusader Kings 2 and figure out that we're playing with the A Game of Thrones mod. Alright, once you do that, come back and fuck with us. Yes, but if you're anything like me and you're crazy and you get really invested in your characters, yeah, you see, white hair don't care, right? We are back in Valyria. Yeah, and we've got a character that I don't really want to jump into yet, but yeah, a little bit of backstory. So we were recently playing with a series. It was called it's a custom house series, House Lager, Sienna Lager, first of her name. You know, basically when CK2 updated their shit, something happened and the game got broken. That's long story short. I was crying in a different episode that you guys can check out if you're into that shit. But what that kind of left me as the content creator was really kind of just looking back at Stizzy's house and everything that's been going on with the channel and everything. And I've never finished a series. Yeah. Whether it's House Red Wolf, House Durandon, whatever the fuck ever, or any of them. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all of the lists. It's only like 4 series. But you know, I've never finished one, and House Lager was one that I really loved, man. And love is like a strong word, and I'm passionate, so I probably just kind of like felt it. But House Lager was something that, I'll be honest with you, it got my juices flowing, especially the way I kind of like felt about just even content creating after House Durandon. So to see that kind of just go up in smoke, it left like a hole in Stizzy's crib where I've got bad plumbing and shit. So you know, I've been doing the Winter is Here series, and we've got a ton of episodes coming your way on that. Thank you guys so much for being patient on that end. But I really enjoyed playing in Valyria, so I said, you know what, let's go back at it. So we are back in Valyria, playing with a broad that's not as fat as the last one, and she's got white hair and all of that shit. And yeah, we're back. But what's so dope about this one is that we're playing as a Targaryen. Word. I'm gonna get better at like my super emotional points, but yeah, we are playing back as a Targaryen, not just any Targaryen, Lady Vaela, first of her name. I think she's first of her name. Word. So this world is a random world. All right, and what's so amazing about the Holy Fury DLC is that this shit can randomize any sub mod that you got out there, at least the ones that I've got. So I've randomized everything in A Game of Thrones. There's a Winter King sub mod that you can randomize that. It's really it's just amazing. And what comes out of these randomized worlds are basically randomized worlds, and you guys, yeah, buy the DLC. Yeah, I'm a shill. Buy the DLC, figure out all of the dope aspects of it, but we're using the randomized world function from the Holy Fury DLC. We're currently in the, I believe this is the Aegon's Conquest bookmark, originally, 79.98. But yeah, this is a random world, so there is no Aegon. Right, so the features of this world are as follows. I'm gonna try to remember all of them. So everybody's basically a count. I think we have few dukes. All right, so there's probably like 1 or 2 dukes, and yeah, check it out. Right, yeah, I think this guy's like a duke or some shit like that. Yeah, but everything's basically broken down, shattered world. But what's interesting about this random world that's different from House Lager is that all of the not dynasties, but all of the houses are basically canon. All right, so yeah, because I know there's probably people that are like, so how are you playing as a Targaryen? This is like a random world. There's no lineages or like houses. No, you can. There's a new function when you do the random world function that I didn't think was available when I first started using it. That you can basically use the canon houses from the bookmark that you're randomizing. So yeah, there's Starks in here, there are Targaryens in here, there are Baratheons in here. Yeah, let's actually check out, because I'm pretty sure we've got a Baratheon. Eeny, meeny, miny, Driftmark. Oh no, that's a Celtigar. All right, yeah, but you guys see, all right, you guys get it. You know, there's a Celtigar. I know there's a Baratheon somewhere around here. Yeah, check it out, Lady Layla of Claw Isle, a Baratheon. So yeah, all of the houses are basically canon, but they're set up in a randomized world. We went with a ton of chicks for rulers because I like that shit. And yeah, that's about fucking it. Yeah. So we're going to be starting off, right? Yeah, more exposition. Fuck it. So not only are we using the Holy Fury DLC and most of the other DLCs and the Game of Thrones Sub Mod, we're actually, how are we playing in Valyria, right? For those of you that weren't following on with House TARGARYEN, shame. Yeah. Like, really fucking shame. But, wipe the shame off, and we're using the Colonize Valyria Sub Mod. And we're using the Game of Thrones Holdings Sub Mod as well. And why do you need that? You need both. First, you need the Colonize Valyria Sub Mod, which gets you access to playing in Valyria. And secondarily, why you need the Game of Thrones Holdings Sub Mod is because if you only have the Colonize Valyria Sub Mod, there are a couple of lordships over here that aren't accessible, like they're blacked out. Even if you kind of like console command giving them, you can't really control them. It screws up a ton of shit over here. And the wildling areas, you got basically lordships that look like the land of always winter. Like, you click on it, you get zilch, nada. Word. Yeah, so that's everything with the background of the world that we're playing in, and all of the features and the doodads that are going to be a part of this series. Word. So last but not least, the big thing that was huge about House TARGARYEN was that we had custom characters. So submit those custom characters. I know you're nuts, I know you're crazy, I know you're bullshitting at work watching a Roomba. Word. I do that shit sometimes. So, but I'm lying. I am so lying. I just do what I need to do for the mission. But for you guys, word, like, type up. Well, I'll have the rules posted in the I'll have the rules posted in the description of the vid and as a comment. So word, the same shit like House TARGARYEN. We're just kind of like copy and paste that right now and start working on those characters, because we had some really amazing characters last go around. Shout out to Junglo Unglo, the dude that has like he thinks he's gonna die or something like that. And all of like the other people, to do with the French flag avatar, Div or something like that. All of you guys come back. Send me the craziness, send me the random characters, and yeah, we're gonna find a way to weave them in. But yeah, let's get it. Action time. Thank you guys so much for dealing with that expo. But yeah, let's get into it. So we're currently playing as, we know, Lady Vela of Ilvonos. So where is Ilvonos specifically? All right, cool. So it's currently at the tip of the western, the largest western island of the southern part of Valyria. So basically everything that's beneath the smoking sea, I refer to it as southern Valyria, because all of this stuff, I think there's actually a kingdom of northern Valyria, word, and it's kind of like just this stuff up here. I'm not too sure. But yeah, everything down here, so you guys will hear me refer to that often. Just know that I'm talking about anything over here. So this would be like central southern Valyria. This would be like eastern southern Valyria. Yeah, I'm literally just making that up because I can do that. And this is like western southern Valyria. So like, we are the most northern lordship of this area, and we're not looking too bad, being straight up with you guys. We've got 328 troops. So we're kind of, militarily, I'll take 6,300 troops any day, unless like this guy has like 100,000 troops, or this chick. Let's check her out. Lady Daenerys of Gelios. There's always something with a Gelios, right? We can't avoid the Geliosians. Alright, so we've got Lady Daenerys of Gelios from House Gentis. Alright, and all of the rest of these shouldn't be like as dope as Targaryen. Yeah, we've got House Gentis, and she's got 6,000 troops too. Okay, let's check out to the west of us. We've got Lady Dela of Nukeria of House Erica. Okay, this is kind of like possible. I can see us like smashing her into oblivion. Okay, so yeah, so we're not off to a bad start militarily. Vaela is doing okay on that front. Let's check out. Okay, so we're broke. All right, but we're bringing in 1.50 pieces of gold per month. Not bad. All right, her prestige sucks for somebody that's 47, so she probably we weren't playing with her, so she hasn't accomplished shit yet. But yeah, she's not a bad character so far. Let's check out her traits. So she's a charismatic negotiator. She's strong. All right, she has a dragon egg. You know what? We're actually gonna remove that. Yeah, let's go ahead to the car info. And what I'm doing right now is accessing kind of like a little bit behind the scenes of the game for those of you that are new to basically CK2 period. So what does that do? That lets me do shit like this. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that trait. And I know there's some of you guys that are like, bro, you're removing her dragon egg. I am, but there's a method to my madness. Just chill out, bro. All right, cool. So she's currently lost her dragon, and I know a dragon egg. I know I'm getting booed out there, but she's patient. Dope segue, right? Yeah. So you guys just chill out. So she's patient, which isn't bad. She's stubborn. Yeah. Okay. All right. Reminds me of a Targaryen. She's charitable. All right, and she's slothful. Yeah. Alright. So I'm not digging the whole slothful thing, but we'll go with it. I don't see her being lazy, not under us. So hopefully there's a way that we can kind of like game and remove that. Alright, so yeah, let's actually run the game, right? Okay, so we'll just run it just slow as shit. It is the first episode. We'll take it up to like 2. Okay, no, yeah, back down to 2, not 3. Not 3, 3's too fast. Okay, so, all right, let's check it out. The Valyrian freeholds politics was dominated. It should be. Maybe it should be war. I don't really care. Let's start that back over. The Valyrian freeholds politics was dominated by 40 families of great wealth, high birth, and strong sorceress ability, known as Dragon Lords. They spoke the High Valyrian language and had great skill in shaping stone. Incest and polygamy was a common practice among the blood of Old Valyria. I am the blood of Old Valyria. Dope. Alright, so we've got weird blood. That's probably why they all have purple eyes, at least in this game. So this is interesting. I didn't get this when I was playing with House Lager. Yeah, I actually never got any notifications about playing in Valyria. So this is dope. I hope we actually get more of this stuff. Okay, so there were 40 families that kind of like looked over Valyria. That's crazy. All right, and a lot of them were Dragon Lords. All right, yeah, that's dope. So, when I set up the game, I put 0 Dragon Lords because anybody that's played this sub mod, you guys know you got a dragon, you're freaking like you're unstoppable. So we're not gonna go that route. But yeah, we are the blood of Old Valyria. Okay, cool. So let's dig into her a little bit more, and by digging in, you know, we want to expand our realm pretty quickly. So I don't really have being straight up with you guys, I really don't have like a set goal for this series. Being straight up, what I do want to do is I want to at least get another lordship. So that's going to be our first short-term goal, expand. And just by the areas that we clicked so far, I think Nukeria is probably the easiest target to expand to. Yeah, they don't really have any packs. Yeah, so Nukeria is definitely first on our radar. All right, so you've got Gelios down here. and they're not really pacted with anybody, which makes sense, which is to our advantage. So we don't really have to deal with Gelios yet, but we're going to probably have to deal with them sooner than later, especially if we expand to Nuceria successfully. Yeah, they're probably going to get all shook and yeah, probably just like declare war on us. But war is inevitable, right? Yeah, that's just how Valyrians give it up. Okay, so we've got another notification. House Maslar has ruled in the kingdom of Tolos. All right, so Tolos, I believe, is kind of like northern Valyria. All right, so it's on the eastern coast of northern Valyria. So this chick over here, what is her name? Queen Nalara. All right. Let's get back to the notification. So the Maslarians have ruled the kingdom of Tolos for many generations, and in this time, the bloodline has become highly respected. House Maslar is now considered a traditional great house of the region. All right, so that freaking went pretty quick. So we already have our first real sense of higher nobility in the game that's been provided to us, and they're up here. So let's just check her out real quick. Yeah, she's not to be fucked with. She has close to about 10k worth of troops. I don't want to be on her radar. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to see if we can start to build a relations with the Telosians. All right, and if you guys know what's the better general term for people from Telosi, or just put me on in the comment section. All right, cool. So we're going to try to sway her, and we've actually just set up our first semblance of diplomacy. All right, let's actually get back to Vela. All right, let's get back to Elonios or Ilvonis. Yeah, Ilvonis, I can go with that. Ilvonis is pretty good. Okay, so Vela as a character, her diplomacy is her strongest suit, right? She's got that state diplomacy at 17, so we're definitely, I think we've got a shot for getting close with Queen Nalaria, or whatever her name is, the chick from Tolos. I think we've got a good shot just because, yeah, we stand out on the end of diplomacy. It sucks that as a Targaryen we don't have like a dope marshal, but we'll build that up. All right, so she actually has an heir, and his name is Aenix Targaryen. So he's 6. He's strong. All right, got a good congenital trait going down there. The strongest seed. The seed is strong with this one. All right, so not a bad character. You know, Marshall is standing up. So let's actually set him up. We'll put him with the struggle focus. That can hopefully get him to become rowdy, and that can, let's see where that actually ends up. All right, so he can get brawny or honest. And let's actually see if there's something that helps out his martial a little bit better. All right, so he can get proud, ruthless, and not bad. He can get just, if he goes with brooding, he can get just, raw, selfish, or envious. If he gets haughty, he can become proud, arbitrary, cruel, ruthless. I'll be honest with you, I usually just saw the sword and I said, fuck it, I'll go with the sword, because that must mean that he's going to become a strong person. But yeah, you know, I'll actually just go with the sword, because I think that gives us our best kind of like advantage martial wise, and that's what we want to set up with Aenix. Okay, so we'll focus on getting him a guardian that is good on the martial side of things too. Okay, so Vela as a character, right? Let's actually set her up with the you know, we need to have more kids too. And she's pretty freaking old. She's 47. Probably should have console commanded that down before I started this episode, just being straight up with you guys. But in terms of focus, right? Let's check out what helps us out diplomacy. All right, so the blue stuff down here, we can actually either go carousing and improve our diplomacy by 2, or we can go with the family focus. That'll help out our fertility. Let's check out her fertility. Fertility sucks. It's at 30%. Yeah, we're definitely not starting out strong with Vela. It's cool. Excuse me, it's cool. All right, so, or we can go on the whole war side of things, and that'll increase our martial up, and should probably give us maybe close to like 6,400 on troops. But do we need troops to take out Nuceria? I don't think so. So yeah, we'll actually just kind of like improve on the whole. Yeah, we'll actually just improve on the diplomacy side of things and improve her health, and hopefully get her another kid, because we need another kid. We don't want game over that fucking quick. Okay, so she's got the bloodline thing going on. All right, which is also pretty dope. Yeah, so in the random world feature, not only do you get you know, the canon houses, you get the canon houses bloodline respect. So Targaryens are going to be a famous bloodline. Starks, I'm not sure. Martells, I'm pretty sure Martells. I'm not sure if the Danes are. I think the Danes are, I'm not fucking sure. Yeah, but this carries on with them. So just because we're Targaryen, our dragon hatching chance increases by 350%. Dragon taming chance, you guys check it out. We get an additional prestige bump by having 0.25, and our Andal opinions of us are increased +2, because our bloodline's known for conquering shit historically, and the Andals, they respect that. So I think that kind of like opens up Pandora's box, and not Pandora's box, that opens up me scrolling left and actually yeah, why wouldn't we move westward if these people over here respect us more than the people of our actual ancestral home? And they dig us probably because of the white hair and the dragons and shit. Alright, so yeah, we'll probably eventually make our way west. Alright, so yeah, let's actually pause this. We got a notification, something small up here. Not sure why we didn't get the big box, but how do I pronounce her name? Naylarla. Yeah, Naylarla. That's a horrible name. But Naylarla has let us know that our attempts to sway her haven't been in vain. We're slowly winning her over. Okay, so she's been swayed. Dope. Yes, +5. Awesome. Cool. All right, so she's got a positive opinion of us, or an increased opinion of us, until 8,003. All right, so that's pretty good, because the Talosians, yeah, they're strong, and we're gonna need strong people on our conquests. All right, cool. So let's go back to running the game. And yeah, I think we're close to wrapping up episode 1. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give us like some more time. Let's give us like, right, because this is episode 1. We talked a whole bunch. Let's give you guys a little bit more gaming. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because I love the Targaryens, so I want to do that shit too. All right, so yeah, so we've got the bloodlines and stuff, right? So you guys check it out, right? You guys see our treasury is all you know, gold and blue in the background, so that means we've got dope shit in our treasure chest. So let's check out what we've got. Bam. All right, so I did a little bit of, you know, game world building before you know, I recorded this, but something that's pretty dope is that I didn't give these 2 Valyrian steel swords. So of course, you know, Aegon had Blackfire, and I think Visenya had Dark Sister. I'm pretty sure that was Visenya that had Dark Sister. I'm not sure, but I'm like 100% sure. But we start off the game actually with Blackfire and with Dark Sister, which is so fucking dope. So all of the ancestral swords of all of these canon houses, yeah, these random characters actually have them as well. So yeah, again, try it yourself. Yeah, it's just such a dope feature to have. And I tell you guys, Holy Fury is worth every freaking penny. It's just, it adds so much to the gameplay. But we've got a message from the Marble Mountains, yeah, and in House Lager, the lordship of the Marble Mountains was actually a lordship that we really wanted to get. I'm not sure if Sienna actually ever got it, not sure. But we've got a message from Baenice, young ruler of the Marble Mountains, recently married. She's got an heir, Ciara, House Corzeris. All right, so she's getting attacked. All right, so my Lady Vela, the Marble Mountains are under attack from Drummond Hill and in need of aid. We implore you to join our coalition against our common enemy so that our mutual interests will remain protected. So, who is Drummond Hill? Alright, so Drummond Hill, they're also Valyrians. Alright, and these guys just can't get along. They can't get along. So Drummond Hill, wow, they're actually really close to us. Yeah, I'm not too sure I like that at all. So where's the Lordship of Pirates? Oh, wow, yeah, I thought this was just, yeah. And they've got a strong claim on the Marble Mountains. So, yeah, I think we've got our first real threat. And I thought Gelios was going to be the shit that we've got to be shook of, but nah. It's actually, yeah, Lady Rhaenyra of House. Oh, God, it's like, it's torture pronouncing these shits. Of House Mizigonis. Or Mizgonis. I like Mizgonis, yeah. But it's not Mizgonis, it's Mazigonis. Okay, so Lady Rhaenyra, we're just gonna go with that. Lady Rhaenyra of House Mazigonis, Lady of Drummond Hill, Lady of Pyrrhus. Yeah, she's got another claim on another lordship. So if we don't get involved, she can potentially, yeah, Nucuria's not gonna mean shit. Yeah. She can potentially start really setting up shop down here in this on this island, and yeah, I'm not too sure that we're cool with that, right? Because we've got plans, right? I think so. You know, we've got plans, and Nucuria, yeah, even though that seemed like it was gonna be our first, yeah, it seemed like it was gonna be our first military action. Yeah, I think getting involved down here, and yeah, I think getting involved in the Marble Mountains, I think that might be the route that we've got to go. Let's actually check out if she's got any help. No, she's got no freaking help, and that is Lady Bainese. So it's me with 6,000, about 6,400 troops, and her with about 2,800 troops against Bainese. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm not cool with that. Because I'm not cool with like dying yet. So yeah, I think this is where we're gonna leave it off. Thank you guys so much for being here, checking out, staying for the whole first episode. Yeah, our rush to 100 subscribers is still on. We're pretty close. I think we're about like at like 91. Hopefully I didn't like lose people because I didn't record in a hot second. But yeah, like let's help grow this channel. I'm having a dope time recording for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying watching the stuff. Yeah, so yeah, hit that like button, subscribe, and as always, play a little bit of CK2. And you guys, be easy, be cool. I'm out of here. Take it easy. Peace. Bye.